at the start of the year, I made a visual vision board, like a virtual vision board online. I made it on Canva, and I'll probably insert a picture right here of what it entailed. Now, I did this in faith, and when I made this, I was actually planning on making a video showing you guys how to make a digital vision board. I got the inspiration from Morgan Tracy J on YouTube, and I made it, and I'm just praying about this, and whatever God wants is what is going to happen. If he wants me to have these things, I will have these things, but I just made it in faith, you know, trusting that God would do something great with it. I just want to kind of actually revisit it and talk about the testimony of my vision board. So on my vision board, the first thing I had prayed to God about, and keep in mind, I made this, I think January 2022, so the start of the year. First thing I had on my vision board was a picture that symbolizes a permanent job. So I think where I was at the start of the year, I had graduated last year, and I was had worked a contract job, and this actually ties to the other picture that is in the vision board as well, about the snip of the debt, because I was in debt, obviously, like, you know, after university, you take, especially after you take student loans, of course you have to pay it back. And so I really wanted a full-time job. At the time, I was working a contract job, and so when that ended, I was back in the market looking for a job, and at that time, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. So I was seeking out my purpose, which also is one of the pictures in here, I believe. It was like walking in my purpose, because I was trying to figure out what my purpose was. I was just in a place where I graduated with a degree that I looked into jobs that were related to that degree, like entry-level jobs that didn't require, you know, more experience than the degree. And I was like, this is not what I want to do. I don't want to be doing research. I don't want to, you know, be a food safety person. Like, it was just all jobs that I was not interested in. So I just had to look deep, and I had to keep praying, and God gave me a lot of confirmation. And I haven't posted my testimony yet of the time that I'm making this video. I have not posted my testimony of how God blessed me with a full-time permanent job with an organization, you know, working with children. And it was just a really big blessing, and that is one of the blessings that happened this year. So the first picture of the full-time job and the picture of walking my purpose were accomplished by the grace of God, because I'm working in my purpose. I love working with children. Literally every day, I'm so excited to go to work, so excited to work with these kids. Yeah, I don't know what the future holds, but I'm just grateful that I'm settled. I have a permanent job, and I'm just working to pay off my debt. Now, have my debt been completely removed? Not yet, but I'm still trusting God for that, and I might have to keep that snip of the debt for my New Year's resolution for 2023. Unless God miraculously, before the end of the year, God is able to do anything, you guys, anything, okay? So I'm still believing and I'm trusting that my debt will be canceled as soon as possible. The blue car. Now, you guys, I have not posted the test. I have so much testimonies that are just bubbling up inside of me that I need to put out there. Like, it's just, I'm like, there's a reason God allows us to go through things, and I just feel so strongly in my heart that he wants me to share these things. But I guess I've just been really fearful, and just, you know, it ties into one of the pictures that I put here. It's like a Joyce Meyer book that says, "Do It Afraid." I'm just really trying to encourage myself to just take little steps of faith. Even though I have like 5 views on my video, and 4 of those views are mine, like, it can be really discouraging, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing what it is that God is calling me to do, you know, and just doing it afraid, even if I have to. So the blue car, real quick, I don't want to make this video too long, but basically, in a nutshell, I had prayed and prayed and prayed. I got my license. I didn't have a car. I waited. We were searching. We went through this whole process, and I did make a video about that I might post if God leads me to post. But we were looking for a car. I had a vision, and I had like this vision of, I felt like God was telling me it was going to be a blue car. So at the start of the year, I posted this in my vision board, because I felt that was what God was telling me, that it was going to be a blue car. And I had all these lists of things that I desired in a car, and I prayed about it and I trusted God for it, because these are things that I genuinely wanted, like important things to me. So like, long story short, God blessed me with a beautiful blue car. It was a Mazda 2011. Beautiful. Just, I called her Eliana because Eliana means God has answered. I was praying and I was trusting God for this car, and God blessed me with her in February, actually, February of 2022, at the start of the year, February. He blessed me with a car, and I was so grateful. Then in, was it April? February, March, April. Yeah. In April of the same, so I got the car February 7th of 2022. I lost the car April 7th, 2022. So literally, was it, no, 2 months, exactly 2 months after I got the car, I lost the car. And you might be asking, Tinian, what do you mean by you lost the car? I got in a car accident and the car was totaled. Like, it was a terrible accident. I thank God I didn't lose my life. Even the police who came to my car to, like, you know, get me out of the situation, like, he was telling me, he's like, you are so blessed to be here. He was like, you know, a car is just a piece of metal, but a life cannot be replaced. And, you know, he was just trying to encourage me. I was shaking, you guys. I have a testimony on that too. You guys, all these testimonies, like, God is just, I've been through some things, and God has brought me through a lot of things, and I feel like talking about it really does encourage me and remind me that God has my back. He's been with me every step of the season, every journey, every step of the way. He's been with me, and I'm so grateful for that. I really, truly am. So I lost the car, but glory to God, I got a new car, which was actually even better than the old car that I had, Eliana. So I called my new car Eliana 2.0 because God still answers. And yeah, this car is actually better than I thought. It's bigger. It has a backup camera, which I really wanted. It has a lot of things that I didn't think I wanted in a car, but God just blessed me with it, and I'm so grateful. And, you know, of course, at the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm never gonna hold anything as dear, like, because you just never know what's gonna happen. But I'm just trusting God that He will protect me, protect the car, protect my family, you know, all these things. Like, and I have become extra cautious since that accident happened. You guys, I have been through some things. The next one, stability. Now, when I had this picture of a stability, I was thinking really mental stability, and also like financial stability, you know, stability in relationships. Like, I think I was just thinking it in general. And so mentally, I feel like I've been more stable lately, which I'm really grateful for. Like, my mind has been a lot better. Like, my mental health, a lot of times it's just been like up and down and up and down, but this particular season, it has been smooth. Like, and when I say smooth, I mean, like, even when hard things happen, I still, you know, my mind is still firm, and I'm not, like, you know, depressed or, like, you know, as anxious as I was before. Like, I'm a lot more confident. I love myself a lot more. Like, I'm comfortable being myself, comfortable in my own skin, you know. Just, it feels like the stability is being established, which I'm really grateful for. So that also, God has answered that prayer, which I'm thankful for. And of course, it is a daily thing to work out, you know. I'm gonna just leave it at that. YouTube. I wanted to start YouTube. At the start of the year, I had a YouTube channel, this channel, Raise Faith, and I did not post anything on it at the time, I don't think. I really wanted to start posting a lot more on my YouTube channel, because I just felt like God was giving me all these ideas, and I just really wanted to pump them out there and just encourage people with it. So it is December 11th, and I have one video on my channel that I posted. I had actually posted a lot before, probably like 7 videos, but then I like privated all of them because I just felt like I kind of wanted to just rebrand, you know. I don't want to post things for the sake of posting, or post things for the sake of getting views, or, you know, trying to reach a specific audience that is not, you know, Christ related. Like, I just really just want to encourage people and just, you know, post faith-based godly, girly things that are reflective of me and reflective of Christ on my channel. So I'm just kind of rebranding, restarting, like starting afresh, and hopefully this new year I'll be able to post a lot of the videos that I made. I have a lot of videos that I've actually made that I haven't finished editing, and even one that I have actually finished editing, but I just haven't gotten the guts to post it yet. I just kept procrastinating, but I need to just do it. Just do it. Do it afraid if you have to, sis. I'm telling this to myself, but I'm also telling this to anybody out there who is sitting on something that God has been nudging on you to, try it. Even if you don't even know it's God, you've had this desire and you're like, Lord, is this you? Is this me? I don't really know. But sometimes we just have to take a step of faith and just see what God does with it. And so I'm just going to take a step of faith and post these videos and just pray that it reaches somebody and that it blesses somebody. Hopefully more than one person, but one would even be a blessing. So, the folded clothes represents organization, I think, and I think I have been a little bit more organized. My room is not exactly reflective of that right now, but I'm getting there. I'm working on the organization part. Timeliness. I literally was late to church today, but I have been on time to work every single day for the most part, which has been a miracle. So I would say this prayer has been answered, or this vision has been established, even though I have to really practice it in every area of my life, not necessarily just work, because timeliness is so important. And of course there are some times that we slip up, which is okay because we're human, but I've come a long way, and I do want to acknowledge God for bringing me a long way and that I am in a better place now. Guys, I still feel like this angle is not doing it for me. But anyways, I'm gonna just have to leave it the way it is. So the next thing was healing. Now, the lyrics I highlighted, it was just took a leap of faith. Now I'm healing. I'm here unashamed. I found strength through the pain. What was broken is standing again. But the healing aspect, I haven't actually brought up the deep aspects of what I've been struggling with through the years, like trying to heal from trauma, trying to heal from triggers, trying to heal from a lot of mental like depression, social anxiety. Social anxiety, actually, by the grace of God, I've actually really been liberated from that. And lately, I haven't been feeling anxious around people. Now, sometimes, you just never know. Sometimes it's just like, okay, why am I feeling a little bit anxious? Especially meetings at work sometimes. But lately it has been a lot better, which I'm really grateful for. I will share the testimony though of the time that I had severe social anxiety in university, and it was tied to a condition called hyperhidrosis, and I will share the details of that in another video. But so far where I am right now, God has been really good, and I am healing. I am getting a lot better, and my mental health is getting a lot stronger, which I'm really thankful for. And the other pictures that I put here was resilience, the ability to recover from or adjust easily to misfortune or change. And I think it's also tied into the picture that I put, those who sow in tears will reap in joy. Well, I had been through so much, so much. And sometimes I forget how bad it was, until I look back at my video journals and I'm like, wow, this was bad. I was going through some things, and it was really just overwhelming. And I just want to thank God, for delivering me, for helping me through the journey. There were days that I really didn't want to continue. There were days that I really didn't want to make it. I really didn't want to see another day, because I was just so tired of the ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs of life. That goes back to the picture that I put about stability. I just really wanted life to just be stable. I just wanted a steady, easygoing life. And I'm like, why is it that, if Christ came to die for me, that I'm still going through all this struggles and all this pain and all these things that I'm trusting and I'm praying and I'm doing all these different things to try and break free, and it just felt like nothing was breaking. And it was so overwhelming and so saddening that I just felt like, you know what, Lord, I don't even know if I want to be here anymore. I don't even know if, waking up tomorrow morning is even worth it if I don't Like, there's so much uncertainty in this life. Depression had me so strongly. Anxiety was really tugging at me. Like, so many different things internally were just like fighting and bubbling, and I just felt like I needed to break free. And that's why one of the reasons why I will always believe the mental illness is one of the strongest like holds. It's one of the most strongest, most terrible things that anybody can ever experience. And it's like your life could be going great. You could have so many things in your life. You could have a permanent job, you can have great finances, you could be free of debt. Like, all these different things look good to other people from the outside, but inside, if you're battling stuff, like, it is so hard, you guys. It is so hard. And my heart really goes out to anybody who's in that place right now, because I've been there. I have video journals that show proof of it. That's why I always encourage people. I'm always gonna encourage people to make video journals, just to see where you've come from, see where God has brought you from, and just to trust God, as you keep going on, as you see your journey from before, and as you continue on this journey now. You just have to keep believing that things will get better, and things have gotten better for me, and I'm truly so grateful for that. And honestly, I just can't thank God enough. So the last thing on my vision board that I wanted to talk about was the map, an upside down map. Now, this one is a little bit dicey. I can't reveal too much at this point in time, because it has to do with somebody else, and I don't know if he's gonna come across this video. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but I just want to say that I have been waiting on a promise from God since 2017, October 2017. I've been waiting on this promise. I'm gonna make a whole video about it, guys. I promise you, I'm gonna make a video about it. And it's an upside down map, because that's like the backwards of map is how to spell his nickname. So yeah, I'm just putting this out there just in case, like, when it happens, I can refer back to this part in the video and be like, yeah, guys, God is able to tell you who your future spouse is gonna be. And I have been tested, guys, tested. Like, when I tell you my faith in this thing has been shaken, it has been shaken to the point where I literally told God, I'm like, Lord, I don't even know if I want him anymore, because I've been going through so, like, not even myself going through stuff, but I've seen a lot of things, like, in this particular person that I just felt I wouldn't be compatible. It's not what I want, so I don't know if maybe God's taking his precious time trying to change him, trying to fix me, because we're human. Like, we go through stuff, we're healing from stuff, but I'm just like, Lord, I just pray that the wait is worth it, and you give me somebody who really just is just a perfect match for me. Like, yeah, I don't want to get too deep into it. It's already like 20 something minutes. But yeah, guys, so that obviously hasn't happened yet. I'm still single as a Pringle. But I just I know that when God's timing is right, it'll happen, and if I don't know, I don't want to talk too much about it, because I know myself, and I know my mind's gonna start like going around it, like, why hasn't it happened yet? Lord, is this really what you want? Like, I don't want to get there. But I just want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope it really encourages you guys to actually maybe take a step of faith in making a digital vision board, and just seeing what God does and how he uses that, and how he's able to bless you and bless other people through you sharing the outcome of what you trusted God for at the start of the year, and see if any of those things came to pass at the end of the year. And if they haven't yet, you still have faith to carry it onto your vision board for the next year, if that's what you believe God is, putting on your heart. So I just want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I just pray that it blesses you, and I pray that you are encouraged and take something new out of this video. So stay blessed, you guys, stay safe, and I love you guys so much, And if you like content like this and you want to be encouraged and just want to, follow me on this journey and just share our journeys with each other, I just encourage you to subscribe to join the community. Guys, my dog. Guys, she literally just like scratched the window because she's looking out and I think she's seeing another dog or something. But thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one, guys. God bless you. Mwah.